18 points separate these two before kick-off, but only 3 points for Fulham on the road as they look to try and win at Old Trafford for just the third time in their entire history. United looking to get back to winning ways after that amazing 7-goal game at Ewood Park, when unfortunately they came away from Lancashire without anything. Sylvester restored to the starting lineup today with a long ball forward. The giant Zat Knight at 6'5" with the header clear for Fulham. That's why the armbands are on today. It's the closest anniversary to the Munich air disaster. And that's a foul on Sylvestre, who, interestingly enough, Pat, yesterday admitted that he did turn a move down to Lyon in the transfer window.
I saw that. What does that mean?
I'm asking you that question. Here's Park anyway. Low in towards Van Nistelrooy. It needed to be turned behind by Niemi.
That's a good save, Steve. And I'll tell you something, Park's done tremendously well to keep the ball in the first place. You think this has gone out, but he gets a hold of it. It's a good ball into Ruud, and Ruud does well to get the shot in. And I'll tell you, I think the goalie's been a hell of a save. That's gone in the top corner, that. Tremendous save by the goalkeeper.
A new recruit playing his 4th game for Fulham after his move from Southampton. And Park, who created that, is going to take the resulting corner. In it went from Brown, and he did it again, Niemi, to keep it out, the big Finnish international. That's 2 good saves in the space of a minute.
I don't think he knew much about the second one either.
Saha brings Gary Neville into play. Ji-sung Park. Van Nistelrooy. Gary Neville's ball in, cut out by Bridge. He might get another go. He's picked out Park, and that was deflected in. Ji-sung Park will claim it. His first Premiership goal for Manchester United. And the leaders inside 6 minutes are the home side.
He scored at last, Steve. He'll certainly claim it. It's took a wicked deflection and left the goalkeeper stranded. I mean, he gets a second chance at crossing the ball in, Gary. Good ball into Park. He's always hitting it. And is it Bocanegra it hits? And a wicked deflection. Yeah, sends the goalkeeper all over the place, but he'll claim it. That's his first goal, isn't it?
First Premiership goal.
The goalkeeper totally lost after those 2 great saves, and to be beaten like that.
Nice control from Van Nistelrooy. Ji-sung Park on the break. Look at Gary Neville to his right. Park knows he's there, does he? Park's going alone. It's still Park. It's a chance, and another save from Niemi to deny Ronaldo. He still has it. Back with Richardson.
Why didn't he shoot, Steve? You're wondering why Park didn't shoot. They didn't know what to do with him at the finish of it. I thought, why don't you hit it?
Brown found Richardson in the end for a free kick.
He's probably thinking himself as well, why didn't I hit it? I mean, Gary's made a tremendous run. He's never getting in front of Park, but he goes and goes. Why didn't he hit it? Yeah, the angle's too much for Ronaldo.
Here comes Ronaldo then. Not one of his better ones.
Dear me. He's looking at the ground and looking at the heavens. He's not pleased with himself.
He's not particularly pleased either.
Nope.
21 tomorrow. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he'll look to celebrate that with a goal and a victory.
I tell you, they're knocking the ball about well, United, Steve. They have done since the game started. Oh, dear me.
That was Brown on Saha.
It's a bit of a crude challenge, that, to say the least.
Our referee today, incidentally, is Martin Atkinson. Big day for him as well. His first ever game at Old Trafford and his first ever game involving Manchester United, but he didn't have to think too long and hard about making that decision, did he?
He could have taken his name, Steve.
Here comes Ronaldo again. Oh, that's a better one. Cristiano Ronaldo with an absolute perler. on the eve of his 21st birthday. That's not a bad present to himself, is it?
Well, can you believe the difference in 2 free kicks? That one was further out. He hits this with unbelievable. Look at the bend in it as well. Unbelievable power, Steve, and it's bending all the time. I don't think the goalie sees it till it's past him. Oh, that's a hell of a shot, that. What happened there, goalkeeper's thinking?
Bridge. Helgeson to Malbronk. Rossini will get that. And there's the header, and there's the goal from Brian McBride. Fulham have one back. The American, who'd gone 5 games without a goal, has pulled one back for Chris Coleman's team.
Well, we're telling how dangerous he is in the air, Steve, and he just gets in front of Wes Brown. Watch him a little bit lucky to get the break here. He challenges twice. Patrician, a bit unfortunate not to win it. Oh, it's Garrett was challenging him. He is a big fella. It's a good ball in, Steve. Not much you can do about it. It gets up a great height. See how well up in the air he gets. Not much you can do about that.
Saha. And Nistelrooy was onside. He still is. And the Amy's made another save. But Louis Saha has scored again. And against his former club at Old Trafford to make it 3-1 to United.
It's a great reply, isn't it? 2-1, there could have been a little bit of tenseness creep into it. Not now. Is he offside? I think they're thinking maybe he's offside here. Arguably, yes. He does well to get his shot in, Rude, but Louis is very lucky. The goalie makes a good save and it drops straight to Louis Saha. It's an easy tap in. Yeah, they've got a point. He's come back from an offside position, Rude. That's why the Fulham team are having a go at the linesman.
He's now seen the replay as well, and you can understand Chris Coleman's frustration.
Yeah.
Just got back in the game at Old Trafford at 2-1.
Yeah. You'd have to stay, Steve, if that was against United. You'd be a bit upset, wouldn't you?
He'd be as upset as he is.
Yes. Because he saw it 2-1, we're back in the game, 3-1, we're out of it. Possibly.
And what makes it worse is it's the striker he sold to Old Trafford when he took over who got the goal. Louis Saha's 9th in 12 games.
Well, I said to you before the game, I fancy Louis to score today, but not as easy a chance as that. Maybe he might get another one.
63 goals in 142 games for Fulham.
Well, that's a great record, Steve, you know that?
For a team that were not in the top half of the table.
Exactly.
Some of those admittedly were in the promotion campaign when they came to the Premiership, but even so. But 9 in 12 in a United shirt since his comeback is a good record as well.
That's why the manager can't leave him out, isn't it? He's got better and better every game. He'll still be angry. Has he been sent to the sin bin? I think he has, hasn't he? Has he been sent off?
Yep. And there he is checking the replay. Doesn't need to see that twice, does he?
Nope.
So he's now alongside Mohamed Al Fayed, and it's walkie-talkie contact with his assistant Steve Keane.
That's good play.
Ronaldo. Fulham trying to get back in numbers. Still Ronaldo. Van Nistelrooy!
How's that not going in? Wonderful play by Ronaldo, wasn't it? How does Rude not put that in? This is brilliant play, just totally bamboozles him. It's a great ball in, and you're just wondering why that's going past the post, not in the back of the net. You'd expect Rude to put that away, wouldn't you?
Bridge taking on Park. Got the cross in as well, and Van der Sar backpedaled, and in the end he couldn't keep it out from Heider Helgeson. And Fulham aren't lying down in this game. From 2-0 they came back to 2-1, and from 3-1 they're now back at 3-2.
Well, I said that high ball again, Steve, causes the problem. First McBride and now Helgeson. He does well to get this cross in, because you think, is he going to run this off the pitch? Park's still chasing him. I mean, the goalie will be disappointed, Steve, he's not put that round the post. That's the problem, that high ball all the time. Just the power beats the goalkeeper.
He'll not be impressed by the defending, will he?
No, but he'll recognise that they are a problem in the air, Steve. He'll recognise that.
One more chance maybe for Fulham to put it into the penalty area. Steed Malbron. Deeper one. Danger still not gone, and it's over the bar from Brian McBride.
Yeah, Helgeson again is the one that knocks it back. The two big fellas are causing problems in the air. They have done all the first half. I mean, every time that ball's come in there, it's a Fulham head it's got in the end of it, not a United one.
Well, what an eventful 45 minutes that was. United have the lead at the break. They twice had a 2-goal lead. Their second one given to them after there was no flag against Ruud van Nistelrooy from the referee's assistant, much to the annoyance of Chris Coleman. It enabled Louis Saha to score for United. That was 3-1. But then back came Fulham for the second time in the half through Heider Helgeson. 9 minutes before the break with his second goal against United. Park set it all off inside 6 minutes, then a thunderbolt from Cristiano Ronaldo for United. And after McBride had equalised, Saha with his goal. 5 goals in the first half, 3 of them to United in a crazy 45 minutes. The half-time scoreline, though, is United 3, Fulham 2. Welcome back. Fulham get us underway in the second half, trailing 3-2. And they've made a switch at half-time as well. Michael Brown, their debutant, has gone off. And Bo Morte, who's just given that ball away to Saha and then made the resulting challenge, has gone to central midfield. Thomas Radzinski, the Canadian international, is on wide on the left-hand side. Even more attacking, if anything, that from Fulham.
Yes. In the first game, Brown maybe feeling the strain of the pace of the game.
Here comes United's corner, straight into the arms of Antti Niemi.
Oh, what a waste, Steve, of a corner. They said at half-time, Steve, I'm not so sure the scoring's over.
Chris Coleman, of course, who can't be on the bench, the Premiership's youngest manager, 35 years of age, appointed in April 2003. And they've won 34 of his 100 Premiership games in charge, Fulham. Started the day in 13th place with 29 points. 26 of those 29, though, have been won at Craven Cottage.
Allowing Fulham to dictate the game here.
Malbrock's round Brown. He's got a shoot, and that was a good save. That might have been deflected on the way through to Van der Sar.
It certainly was deflected. That's a tremendous save, that. And the crowd got a little bit unrest with the way United have started off the second half. This does take a deflection, no question about that. Mikel Silvestre. That's a good save by the goalkeeper. That's a good save, Steve, as I said. Takes a little flick off Mikel Silvestre.
Helgeson away from Brown. Only really Malbron up with him. And thankfully his shot was way off target.
Again, you've got to say that's a half chance, Steve. Yeah, it's a good run. I think he runs out of steam at the end of it.
Messrs Quiros, Phelan and Ferguson in deep conversation. what might they be saying?
You want a bit of life about the team, Steve. They started off kind of very softly.
Just told Wayne Rooney to warm up.
Yeah, there might be a few people on the park take notice of it in this second half. It might warm them up.
Ronaldo to Evra.
Got a corner out of it. That was very close to Razinha there. Razinha.
We've had an hour. Still the scoreline as it was at half-time. 3-2 to United. In from Ronaldo. Over Smith. Ji-sung Park. Reflected for another corner.
Yeah, half chance. But at last they're putting a bit of pressure on Fulham.
Gary Neville's cross. Saha!
Oh, he's unlucky, Steve. He just couldn't keep that down, could he? Just couldn't keep it down. I mean, it's a good ball in, it's a good effort. Just can't keep it down. Gets in front of the defender, but over the bar.
Radzinski. Malbronk. Needed a good challenge there, and it still might come to Radzinski. The flag was down, and thankfully the ball's out of play, and that was a little chaotic back there.
Chaotic, to say the least. All over the place, Steve.
Ronaldo, who's now up against Wayne Bridge. He's got the cross in well. Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, it's a great cross in as well. Good effort by Ruud. Just clips the top of the bar. Nice early ball in as well from Cristiano. Yeah, it's a good ball in as well, Steve. Just clips the top. I thought it was the top of the bar. It's the top of the net. It clipped.
Rafinha. Will that come through to Ronaldo? It will. Now Ruud van Nistelrooy. Bo Morte chasing him. Still Van Nistelrooy. Blocked by Niemi at the near post.
Oh, and Louis Saha looking for it as well. The back pass.
Fulham survive. In from Brown. Over Saha. Now Wayne Bridge. Went for the 1-2. A good challenge by Vidic. Oh, and there's an off-the-ball incident with Vidic and Helguson. Has the referee's assistant seen it?
No, he hasn't, because he's not waving his flag. I haven't seen it.
Had he seen it, Helguson would not be on the pitch.
Yeah, so
that should be a sending off for Heider Helguson. The referee couldn't have seen it. Why his assistant right in line didn't. The camera certainly did. Look at this.
Yeah.
Watch.
Well, why's the linesman not seen it?
Good ball from Van Nistelrooy to Saha. Rooney down the middle. Louis Saha checks. Then looks at Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldo wanted it. It's still Van Nistelrooy. Denied by Niemi. Ronaldo, yes! That will finally put Fulham to bed. A second for Ronaldo, a fourth for United, and now you can sit back and relax.
Well, they can play as many extra minutes now as they want, can't they? We wouldn't have been saying that a minute ago. But great football again from United, Steve. Great build-up. I mean, a great ball into Louis Saha. And you just wonder sometimes when he plays this across, what if Ruud dummies it? It goes straight to Cristiano Ronaldo anyway, doesn't it? That's a good save by the goalkeeper, and I'll tell you something, it's a hell of an angle to get that in. But I'm sure there'll be no complaining about the third goal now being offside either. There's a hell of an angle, Steve, to hit that. 2 goals for his birthday.
7 for the season. A little bit of relief in there as well.
Not him, everybody around him. Oh, good ball.
Now Ronaldo. Van Nistelrooy waits for the ball. Here is Ruud van Nistelrooy. No penalty.
Has he touched him? I think he has, Steve, because he had the chance of hitting that. Ruud, I'm sure. Is this a penalty? I think that's a penalty, Steve. He's not played the ball at all. That's another horrible decision by the referee.
Well, United back to winning ways in the Premiership. Cristiano Ronaldo on the eve of his 21st birthday with 2 of the 4 goals that finally put Fulham to bed. But they twice came back, Chris Coleman's side, to reduce the deficit to 1. Brian McBride's goal in the first half, followed by Heider Helgeson's, and it was 3-2 for a long, long time in this game until Ronaldo popped up with his second 5 minutes from the end. Louis Saha scored against his former club as well in all that, his 9th in his last 12 games. But Ronaldo's double has helped United to a 4-2 victory in the end, and they've now been beaten just once in 12 home Premiership games. Fulham still haven't won away from home this season and still only have 3 points on the road in the Premiership this season. It's finished at Old Trafford. United 4, Fulham 2.